A round trip was made um, and traveling a distance of 250 kilometer with a speed of 95 kilometer per hour. So this is the initial starting point. This is the final, let's say, point. And then followed by 1 hour break, lunch break. And then he came back to the same position he started with, so the same distance traveled, but the speed now is 55 kilometer per hour. So let's call this one the going, and this one the speed of coming back. Right? We're asked to find the average, the average speed. Also, we're asked to find the average velocity. Now, what is the average speed? Speed is the distance traveled over the total. So V average speed is equal the distance traveled, total distance traveled over time took to travel that distance. So the total distance traveled in the going is 250 kilometer, in the coming another 250. So together the distance traveled is 500. So total distance equal to 500 kilometer. Now, what is the time it took to travel the 250 kilometer, and then adding that to 1 hour lunch break, and then what is the time it took to come back? Remember, their two speeds are different, so the time it took is going to be different. So we know that v is distance over time. This means I can write time is equal to distance over speed. All right. So let's calculate the t going. Going to be equal to distance going, right, over the v going. And the distance was 250, sorry, kilometer, divide by how much is speed? 95, right? 95 kilometer per second. Kilometer cancel. And this time, this value is going to be 2.632 hours. Similar calculation we're going to take for time when he comes back. He traveled the same distance, 250 kilometer, but this time he was driving the car with 55 kilometer per second. So we expect the time it took going to be longer. Kilometer cancel, and this time is 4.545 hours. So the total time equal to t going plus t coming, and don't forget t lunch. All right. So together, you add them all together, you're gonna end up with 8 hours, 0.177, a portion of an hour. So back to our calculating speed. So v average speed is the total distance traveled uh, over the time, and this distance is 500 kilometer, right? And what did we calculate the time to be? 8.177 hours. So here divide by 8.177 hours. When we do this math, we end up with 61.147 kilometer per hour. But remember, the question gave us the distance 250, so it's the kilometers, so it's two significant figures. And the speeds he gave us with 95 kilometer per hour and 55 kilometer per hour. So this means also two significant figures. So our answer should not exceed the significant figures we're giving in the question. So really, we need only two significant figures. So only 61 kilometer. So 61 kilometer per hour is the speed. Alright, now he wants V average velocity. Now velocity is different than speed, okay? Velocity is really a vector and you need to write a direction for it. And velocity is defined to be the displacement traveled, displacement over time it took to make that displacement, okay? So we went to 50 kilometer, we came back to 50 kilometer, so how much displacement we make? Zero. Okay, so our displacement is zero, thus the velocity is zero. Alright, you can put the unit kilometer per hour.